Is eating too much protein bad for you? Okay, start jogging a little bit. So our first exercise will be twist in one place. You're jumping up and down and twisting the waist and your arms straight to the sides. And we will start in 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Twist the waist, arms straight to the sides, keep them up. Now it might feel like quite an easy exercise, but you should feel your arms in a second. Okay, so about protein, now it's fashionable to eat so much protein. Everyone's like, oh, protein, high diet and everything. So if we look from the more scientific side, yes, scientific or the theoretic, theoretic side, the thing is, so protein, okay, 3, 2, 1, stop. Now we will do butt kick and your arms front and back, and squeeze your, sorry, I changed my mind. Up and down the arms, let's start. Butt kick and the arms up and down, squeeze also your back in the when you go down. So yeah, proteins are made up of amino acids. They consist of amino acids. When you eat protein, so what is included in this term protein? Protein is a macronutrient. It's a main, let's say, group of nutrients which we have to consume. So we have the macro and micro. You probably have heard. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Now kick and we change the leg. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick, and we add a punch. 3, 2, 1, let's start. And kick and we punch with the opposite arm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, kick, punch, yes? Okay, yeah, so we have the macronutrients. It will be protein, fats, and carbs. And the micronutrients, we have vitamins, minerals. So without those micronutrients, some macro... Is that confusing? So some macronutrients cannot be synthesized or made. Yes, we need those vitamins and minerals for the certain macronutrients to be produced in our body. Next exercise, calves. Just stand with your feet narrow. And we will start 3, 2, 1, and let's go 1, 2, up and down, up and down, and later we will stand wider. So, for example, collagen, our very famous beauty supplement. Let's go wide now, the same up and down, and later we will turn our toes inwards. So, collagen is a protein. It's a protein, actually. It's one of the many proteins. There are many different proteins. Okay, let's go with our toes inwards. And this collagen, it consists of amino acids, of different amino acids. And our body, for example, you ate fish. Next exercise, go on your fours and lift the bent leg to the side and backwards. Let's start. Side and up. Side and up. Yeah, so for example, you ate fish and we have collagen in the fish. But, so collagen is protein, yes. So when that protein goes in your body, the body breaks it down in different amino acids, actually. And there will be 19 different amino acids in collagen. So when body broke down that protein into those amino acids, it will use those amino acids to again create other different compounds. Okay, 3, 2, 1, the same exercise, other side. So, for example, amino acids can be used to create another protein or some neurotransmitter or hormones. So the body itself, it will decide. It will see where there is a lack of some compound, and it will just use those amino acids. Actually, that's how it works, So if you are taking collagen supplements, it's not guaranteed that the body will use the amino acids from that collagen to create more collagen. You know what I mean? So that's where it's a bit, controversial, this collagen, those supplements, because we hear a lot that, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise, crunches, simple traditional crunches. Go on your back and let's crunch. 3, 2, 1. And you can even do it with the hips as well. You can lift the hips a little bit when you crunch. So you crunch your abs and the hips a little bit, like turn them inwards. Yeah, so you see, even if you take collagen supplements, the body will break it down into different amino acids, and it might use those amino acids for something else. So if there is too much of protein, if there is a misbalance of proper level of protein, what happens, 3, 2, 1, let's go into a swing. So double jump and swing your leg to the side. Try to keep your leg in the air, like up longer than when it's down. Up, more up, like this. It will, the muscle on the side buttocks will work better. So what I was saying, that if there is too much protein, if there's too much of the protein, what happens is that body recognizes that there's too much of protein, and it will do everything to restore the balance and to eliminate that protein, actually. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do double skip and touchdown. 3, 2, and let's start. And double skip down, double skip touchdown, and try to do a little bit faster here. It's our almost the last exercise. Yes, our last exercise will be plank, and that's all. Then we will go into stretching. Yeah, so basically, if there are too many amino acids, too much of protein, body will continue to break the amino acids down, and then we will have like a waste and ammonia produced, which can be toxic to our body, actually. Oh, and what else I forgot to mention about the collagen, interesting thing also, that you also need a sufficient amount of 3, 2, 1, and our last exercise, plank, and 3, 2, 1, and let's go into plank, and that's all. 50 seconds and we go into stretching. Yeah, so we will need a sufficient amount of vitamin C, zinc, copper, manganese for collagen protein to be produced. You see, so it's very like a complex process. Everything is interconnected. That's why you need those micronutrients. And the goal would be to get everything from the food without relying on supplements. I'm not against supplements, but I'm striving to get everything I need from the food, because that's how the nutrients are absorbed the best. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go into stretching. Stay in the same position, go on your fours, and we will do the cat. So arching the back and rounding the back. So arch, let's start. Arch and round. Arch and round. Feel the stretch. Yeah, so if there's too much of protein, but you've seen also, those even the bodybuilders or guys with big muscles and pimples on the skin. Let's go into cobra now. Let's stretch a little bit the abs. Go back with your head also. You can also bend your legs. Yeah, all in pimples, and there are muscles, and there is like a layer of fat on top of those muscles. So what happens also is that those excess amino acids from the protein, let's go into deep squat now. Deep squat, and with your elbows you can stretch, push away the knees, or you can touch the floor. For me, it's more comfortable to put my hands on the floor and then push away the knees, and also maybe move from side to side a little bit for a different stretch, and with your hips pushing to the front. Try to change the position a little bit. Feel a different different parts are stretched. Yeah, basically what else is happening is that excess amino acids are turned into glucose or sugar or ketones also. Let's change the exercise. Remove your shoes if you didn't yet, so it's more comfortable. Create a square from your arms and go up as much as you can. If you can, go behind your head and down. So go up and then hold for a couple of seconds and back. Yeah, so ketones can be used also like for energy by the body. And so we had glucose, ketones, and also fat. So those extra, too much, the excess of amino acids, if you eat too much protein, they can be converted into fat. And fat is stored on your on the sides of your hips, on your belly, and everywhere. Where else? Arms. We always wish that fat would go to the right places, but it doesn't. Okay, let's change our position for the exercise. So one leg straight. Let's twist our waist. Yes, twist the body. One leg straight, the other one bend, and push yourself away, like twist your body. Use the arm. You can even turn your head. Yes, turn your head. You will feel a different stretch. Find the right position. Change a little bit. Move a little bit into this position. Okay, let's go to the other side. The same. And with the elbow, twist your body. Twist, twist, twist. Yeah, so basically, too much protein. What's too much protein? We need 0.8 grams per healthy body mass. Okay, our next exercise, just straight legs and stretch to the front. And what I meant by healthy body mass is that if you have a lot of excess weight, then we will not count that excess weight, theoretically, yes. So you don't need 0.8 grams of protein per on each kilogram of fat. No, we need to count only the healthy body mass. Okay, now your legs wide And again, go in the middle, stretch. Try to reach as far to the front as you can. And soon, in a couple of seconds, we will start our meditation. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I hope you got a lot of information about protein. We will talk about it more, but today our time for the theory is finished. Let's give our brain some relaxation time now. Okay, so what you will do now, let's activate a little bit our feminine energy. Let's move our hips. So you're lying down and move your hips in an 8 pattern. You go up with one hip, down, and with the other one up and down. You create like an 8 on the floor with your hips, and try to relax the hips and move them. Really feel that energy. Now bend your legs, and you will kind of lift your hips and squeeze your hips and arch your back and squeeze your hips up and feel the warmth in the center of, let's say, between the hips, yes, in the center, in the womb. You are generating feminine energy now. In the hips you have everything, yes. Arch your back and squeeze at the top your hips. You can even put your hands on the hips to kind of collect that energy, yes, create it, synthesize that energy, yeah. Up. You can even make sounds like yes. Okay, and our last little exercise. Let's activate our lymph for those toxins to go out more efficiently. So arms and legs up, and we tremble from the hips. Tremble your hips and your upper back, and tremble for the lymph. We are doing this so it flows better, it is activated. Lymph is our system to evacuate the waste, and our toxins is the waste, and it is stored in the fat. The more toxins in our system, the more fat is needed to store them. Okay, and now let's stretch nicely. Let's stretch to the sides. Oh my God. Yawn if you need. And voila, finished for today. I hope you really enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me today, and see you in the next workout. Bye-bye.